Hello. A lot of customers hit me up asking, do I have any requirements or do I have any requests or prerequisites before doing spiritual work? Well, the answer is yes. See, the thing is, when I do work for clients, I need a clean slate. So I got to have some rules and regulations and some requirements, such as, if I'm going to do work with you, you got to have the environment which is suitable for the work we're going to do, because I have a lot of clients and I can't hold everybody's work. So my situation is I have to ship the work out to you. Now, if you don't have the environment, you don't have your own place, and you don't have anywhere to store the work, I can't help you. You know. Also, situation. Your situation has to be conducive to what we're going to do. So if you have a situation where you're living with the target, that can be a factor. That can be an issue, because if you're living in a one-bedroom apartment and I send you something, you can't hide it underneath it. You know, I'm not going to say something because I know there's going to be, I was about to say something, but I'm not going to say it in the video because I know there's a lot of spiritualists going to try to copy what I do. So I would say there's specific places that I would tell you to put certain things. But now, if you have a lover in your house that's living with you, that may be a problem because you don't want them finding it. And usually my policy is, if you get caught, you're on your own. So now I'm going to talk on the line of spiritual altars. This is one of the most important things that I ask. Don't have any spiritual altars, because there's so much complications that can arise in having spiritual altars. So if you have a spiritual altar, just consider yourself disqualified from working with it. Why do I say this? Because the thing is, I may introduce something to your home that may not be compatible with what you got going on. Or who's to say what you have going on is done correctly? Now, I can be entering into a situation where you already have a pre-existing a condition or situation that's not applicable, or it's not working properly, and then I do something for you, and now you're saying to me, what's going on? Why is all this stuff happening? You know, you may have set up an altar 2 weeks before I even done work for you, and then I go and do work for you, and all of a sudden now you have these problems that are pre-existing from your previous condition, or your previous situation, rather I say. So when it comes down to doing things of this, doing things of altars, or doing work with people with altars, these are the complications that arise, and I tend to want to make my situation easy as possible so things can get done without any complications whatsoever. Now, the final prerequisite that I ask is that if you're going to break a situation off with a lover, if we're doing love work, is that break it off peacefully. Do not, or if you're going to get into a situation, or if your lover doesn't want to be with you, I would say walk away peacefully. Because last thing you need is, if your lover doesn't want to be with you, for you to walk away in hostility, or leave them in a position where they're thinking negative thoughts about you, or they hate you. This is the thing. When you're doing work, the spirit needs a clean heart to manipulate. So now, if the person's heart is full of anger and hatred and animosity for you, it becomes extremely difficult for the spirit to work. It's going to take time for that spirit to work on the heart of the individual that you're trying to work on. So when it comes down to love work, the situation has to be easy. You got to make it easy as possible. If you fucked up, okay, I understand that. But if you just left a situation and it was basically hostile, or you did some shit that's out of this world, or you cursed this person out, the best thing I can say to you is at least apologize to the person. Now, if the person blocked you and they've done, you've done worse, and you've done crazy stuff that's unimaginable, it's probably going to be one of those situations where I'm going to have to think about whether or not I'm willing to take on the case, because just because there's forces out here that can be used to benefit an individual's life, it doesn't mean that I'm willing to take on that case. Again, I live a stress-free life. Just look at the environment that I'm in. Do you think I need to work harder? So with that said, I conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.